part 6 of Mom's story. So last time I left off, I was telling you about fighting a discharge or whatever. We won. I spoke to basically the people that you would appeal it with and told them everything, and they were like, what? So basically, they ended up giving a few days later. I found out basically the appeal went in our favor. I also had a big meeting with all the big wigs at the hospital for them to voice their thoughts and so on and so forth. Mind you, this is the same hospital who misses a broken leg, has you leave the hospital with 2 liters of water in your lungs. You know, one of my other friends, their mother, when it came in, 1 pneumonia, left with 2 pneumonias, and a whole bunch of other shady stuff that's going on at this hospital between people doing direct shady stuff or people being so incompetent that it affects people's lives in a big way, right? So I have this meeting. I talk to all these big wigs, you know, about different things, so on and so forth. You know, how I'm against nursing homes and how I got all this other stuff set up, which I will tell you in a second about that. So the meeting ended up going in my favor. The doctor that happened to be there and person that was, I guess, her colleague were kind of on my side, and then the people there kind of had to admit that I knew what I was talking about, and even though it was me against 16 people, I still came out victorious, of course. And the other good news, like I told you, all Mom's equipment got authorized by the insurance, right? So that'll be delivered here tomorrow to get set up. The home health aid company that I told them would take my mother, it got authorized as well. So that can start now, tomorrow, whenever. It's just a matter when Mom can be discharged. Now the only thing that's a snag in the web of greatness here is the hospital has to do a feeding test in order for my mother to get peg feeding from this particular company. And they asked for that, and the hospital hasn't answered yet. Now, this hospital is kind of famous for like not telling you that they don't have services directly there. So let's say you come in there and you got a toe issue and you should be seeing a podiatrist. So they're saying, well, we don't have that here. They'll say, oh, we're going to try to get somebody from another one of our hospitals. And half the time they never do. So it looks like I'm going to have to put the fire under their butt to either, if they have somebody to do it there, do it so my mom can come home. Come on, what are y'all doing? Or get somebody from a different hospital. Shit, if I got to bring in somebody myself independently to do it, I'll make sure it gets done. But the good news is Mom is coming home. You know, the appeal against the hospital's idiocy, the hospital of idiocy, that we won that appeal. Steve against 16 or some, you know, weirdo hospital folks, you know, maybe 1 or 2. There was like the doctor was someone on my side, her colleague, nurse manager was okay. The rest of them were just looking at me like, how dare you want to take better care of your loved one at home instead of putting them in a facility where they get treated like dirt. And we just continuously charge their insurance and get richer and richer and richer while they suffer and suffer and suffer, which is the reality. Okay, but this is part 6. Mom's almost out the damn hospital. Okay, the hospital of idiocy. And should be soon. If not in the next few days, by the beginning of next week, hopefully. She'll be out of there, she'll be home, and she'll be getting good taken care of, and not have to deal with all this weirdoism and shit. Alright, but that is the update, part 6, Mom's story. Alright, so again, I'm gonna see y'all.